Welcome to my review of the Kbear Stella. Let me know which is the correct pronunciation in the comments. I'm going to call it the Kbear. So yeah, the Kbear Stella, a earbud, one of the first on my channel. I purchased this because it was incredibly cheap, around £2.80, something like that. So I thought for that kind of price, plus free shipping, I jumped on these. You can't really turn that down. It comes in 5 different colours. Obviously mine is the blue one, which is like a nice metallic kind of finish, which is kind of cool. It comes in obviously blue, red, black, white, and like a clear black, but in reality it's like a smoke black kind of colour. I've tried these obviously with these foams, well, on and off, and I prefer them on. I think it's just a better seal. Yeah, specs are frequency range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, so quite enough. And obviously any more than that, the human ears can't hear it. Sensitivity is 115 decibels and impedance is 30 ohms. I found these a little power hungry in reality. Not too much, just a little bit more than, usual, but it's not too bad at all. They have a 15.4 inch driver. And it says R for right, L for left. So very tall run of the bill. Build quality seems fine for the really low price they are. Wide split, and obviously it goes to a straight 3.5, and that's it. No brand, nothing like that. These are, as you say, these are very cheap. I paid around £2.80 something, which you can't really fault at all at that kind of price. And yeah, so build seems fine at the moment. I'm not sure what they'll be like in the long term. Only time will tell. But build's fine. And yeah, I'll get into fitment. Fitment was fine. I'm not normally an earbud user. I prefer IEMs because of the seal, the isolation. Obviously these don't isolate great because of its design, but that can be good or bad. So for your surroundings, you need to hear things. Plus you still want your music or podcasts or whatever you're listening to on these. Earbuds are good for that, for situational awareness. So I do like the idea of earbuds. I just don't tend to use them. And obviously IEMs typically have a better bass response because they're sealed, because they're in your ear canal. And yeah, I'll show you what they look like first. Very straightforward. So I have tried them with these on and off, and I prefer them on. I'll just take it off for you so you can see what it looks like. So obviously vented. So a 15.4 inch driver. Very straightforward. I think the build quality seems fine. Incredibly cheap, so I can't really say much about that. Yeah, so isolation on these is obviously not very good because of its design. Just bear that in mind. But if you do accept that, isolation is like, it's an open back earbud, so it's not obviously amazing. But if you're in a quiet place or you need the ear, you need to hear your surroundings, then that's fine. Sensitivity I've already mentioned. Take a little bit more power to use, but apart from that, they're not too bad at all. Soundstage is good because of its open back design again. I didn't find it amazing, but I thought it was good. More than enough, so it doesn't sound like it's like in your head. Everything's a bit further out, which is, I like that. I think it was good. Imaging. So what's the light between your ears? The imaging I thought was fine. Nothing amazing, obviously, because these are cheap. But the imaging was fine. I thought it was perfectly acceptable. Let's get into the sound. So on overall, these sound kind of warm, which means it's more, these don't have a bright sound, it sounds a little bit darker is the best way to put it. They do have enough bass, they're not overly bassy, they're just, there's no real sub bass, it's kind of like a lower mid bass, which is not bad considering its design. But yet they do have a warmer sound, so they aren't bright at all really. They do have good detail, and vocals are quite clear. Obviously none of that's pushed forward because of its sound, it's because it's a warmer kind of darker sound. I didn't really have any fatigue with these like at all, because as you say, because of that I found them very easy to very easy to listen to. That's what they look like. They didn't come in any packaging. Oops, mine came in just this, and that was it. No box or anything. I'm not sure what it would be like for you. Mine was bought from the Woo Easy store on AliExpress. And yeah, so vocals is quite clear, considering obviously they're not like in your face because of its sound, but there's clear. Instruments and actual like separation was fine considering the price. Obviously, like I said, it's not amazing, it's not phenomenal, but these do perform, I think, quite well for what you're paying. Yeah, so separation was good, instruments was quite clear, vocals was quite clear. To be honest, I haven't tried this for gaming or anything like that, or for podcasts or anything like that. I think for podcasts, like especially like male voices, I don't think you'd have any issues or anything like that with like whatsoever, because of its easy to listen to sound, like fatigue free, which is what I like. I typically don't like things that are bright because I find them quite fatiguing, and these are not fatiguing like at all. And I think that might be it. I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. I think I mentioned it all, but yeah, these get a recommendation from me. I'm not sure how reliable they will be for the price, because they are very cheap. But so far so good. I've been using for a couple of days. No issues whatsoever with the build or fit, finish, sound. The cable's fine. I'll show you it again before I end the video. It's just a straightforward cable, no issue at all. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure if there's actually a microphone variant, because obviously I didn't get one, and went on the page, the actual AliExpress page, it didn't say anything about mic, but it is advertised in the description, so you might have to ask the seller if you ever do need a inline microphone. I typically don't. I prefer not to have an inline mic because it's just something less to go wrong. It's probably the best way of putting it. And yeah, these are not too bad at all for like a spare set or backup pair of earbuds. These I think would be perfect for that because of its design. And I think that's it. Anything you want to know, just as usual, just let me know in the comments. But for the super low price, these are not too bad at all. But if you want something that's a bit brighter, these are not the ones for you. And I think that's it. So if you do like what I normally do with my videos, please give me a like, subscribe, which I would appreciate. Thank you very much. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and stay safe out there, because we got troublesome times ahead. And yeah, thanks for watching, and take care.